COVID-19, coronavirus,
and Amazon FBA.
Listen, we're not gonna, like, this is a big question right now. Like, how is this going to affect this? Pause! Listen, we forgot to say something in the video, so we're editing it now. We are literally filming this in the middle of March, okay?
Yes.
So we're filming this after the NBA is suspended, after the NHL is suspended, after the NCAA
After
tournament.
your church has been shut down.
Correct.
After public gatherings in your state have been shut down. After basically you're not allowed to go and meet with a group of people.
Correct. So this is current. We didn't film this at the beginning of February.
Yeah.
We're filming this now, and if more things come out, we will refilm this video, give you more information. Let's go back to it. And here's what we want to do. We want to give you a breakdown of what this is going to be the impact of, okay? And literally we have 6 things written down. These are the 6 things that everyone asks questions about. Kale, what's number 1?
The first question is, what's going to happen to you? Obviously, we are just like everyone else. We want you to take care of your family, your friends, your loved ones. You know, be safe. Don't touch people's hands.
Correct.
Wash your hands. All of that stuff. Just listen to what's going around about the proper practices.
Correct. And if you want information, like, go to the CDC, go to the World Health Organization. Don't look at Facebook, right? Don't look at Twitter. Like, that's a bunch of BS.
Yeah.
And guys, I know we're usually like really high energy, but this is also a very serious topic.
Yeah.
Like, this is impacting the world, so we want to be serious.
The facts so that you guys know that at the end of the day, we're good.
Correct. Number 2, and this is a big one, right? Chinese suppliers, okay? There's a bunch of different ways to talk about this, but here's what we'll do. As I'm talking, we're gonna flash up a bunch of things, okay? We're gonna flash up a bunch of news articles, like real sources. We're gonna flash up a bunch of screenshots from our Facebook groups.
Yes.
We're gonna flash up actually a bunch of screenshots from Alibaba, which is where we use to source things from China, of all of these suppliers actually responding back to us. You'll see dates and everything, right? Here's the deal, okay? The way that any kind of virus or infection or anything works is a bell curve, okay? It's like this, right? Maybe we can draw one of those on the screen, okay? And what all of the news sources are saying, what the world is saying, what the World Health Organization is saying, is that China is on the far end of the bell curve, right? They've already done this and they're way over here, okay?
You're saying they're out of the woods.
Correct. I'm saying they're out of the woods. In fact, I have several news articles that we can flash up right now that say that China is literally, the manufacturers and suppliers are literally back up to about 80% capacity, which is crazy, right?
Literally just got 2 samples a couple days ago.
Right.
Delivered straight to my home. One the day before that. The supply chain is open. The suppliers are back. They are talking with us. They're talking with our clients. Guys, I know we teach people how to sell on Amazon, and you probably think we have some kind of motive here for lying about this, but this is all about showing
Facts.
the exact facts.
Correct.
And the fact is China is open for business.
Right. Here's a crazy news article that'll pop up. Literally in Wuhan, where they said is like the epicenter where this broke out,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That those people are now being allowed to go back to work, okay? And if you're questioning like, oh, well, that one's not up to 80% in Wuhan, they make mainly automotive parts.
Yeah.
I have another source to back me up on that one. So we don't have, these people are back, and here's one, we don't want to spend too much time on it, but here's one key, okay? A bunch of these people are back up and open, but people don't think they are. So they're actually, some of them, not all of them, some of them are actually dropping prices,
They're
right?
actually they're less busy than you would think, and stuff is getting shipped faster than you would think because capacity has exceeded people thinking that they're open. Does that make sense?
Exactly. Number 3, shipping from China. This is very similar, but we have news articles of literally saying the backlog is like no longer becoming a backlog, right? People are catching up. They're not all the way caught up, but they're catching up. Stuff is being shipped. Whenever this first hit, stuff could have been sitting in ports. It could have been sitting in factories. All of that is happening, and we are accepting items. I have another article saying that you literally cannot get any kind of this virus, right, from packages.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to be scared of shipping anything.
There's no reason to be scared. And guys, the coolest part is that the air shipments are wide open. Airports are empty.
Correct.
Human beings are not traveling. So the products are traveling easily and quickly. And the air shipping, which is the best type of shipping, if you end up working with us, you'll realize that air shipping to Amazon allows you to start so fast.
Correct.
And that is open for business.
Correct. And with so they have freight aircraft aircraft, right, that only takes packages, but they also have like the people aircraft that you sit on.
Yes.
So this is wide known, okay? So when planes aren't full, they actually already contract to these companies to put freight on them when they're not full, like in normal business, right?
Yeah.
Like normal times. And so right now, with how empty the planes are because people aren't traveling, they have even more room to put freight on those.
I did a live stream the other day, and I had someone tell me that literally they got the price for sea shipping for the same price as air shipping. That is unheard of.
Correct.
It's typically over 2 times or more expensive to ship by air.
Correct.
So basically you're getting a discount to sell on Amazon.
Correct.
That's
we talked
insane.
a lot about air. Ports are also opening back up. People are going back to work. So if you are sea shipping, or if you've been involved with Amazon, right, and you've had products sea shipped before, those products are moving, right?
Absolutely.
Number 4, Amazon.
Amazon itself.
Amazon itself. Like, is Amazon as a company gonna go anywhere? Okay.
Are they okay
Right.
throughout this?
Here's the thing. Every share, every stock is dropped, right? Amazon's actually doing pretty different. I have a news article that will pop up about Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of all time.
He's investing in Amazon?
A year ago, they revealed a share in Amazon for the first time, and it's growing right now, which is crazy.
Interesting.
Here's the thing. Amazon is doing everything in their power. They're a massive company. They run the world. If Amazon ever shuts down,
we're in trouble.
then we have a whole lot more problems than COVID-19, right?
Yeah.
They've actually done a bunch of things where they put out sick days and sick paid leave for a lot of their workers. Like, they're doing everything
They're
they
treating
can.
their people right. They're not going anywhere. If you guys know anything, me personally being secure about this is just reading and knowing a lot about Jeff Bezos.
Correct.
Okay, if you've read anything about this guy, kind of along the same, built with the same mold as Elon Musk. And let me tell you something, Elon Musk is not going to stop manufacturing rocket ships because of this, and Jeff Bezos is not going to stop dominating the world with Amazon because of this. Okay?
He's going to do what he has to do.
He's not going to do it.
He's going to do what he has to do. Treat people right, but make sure this stuff doesn't stop. I have another point about this, but I'm actually going to wait till we get down here to tell you, okay?
Right.
Number 5, delivering in the U.S. FedEx, UPS, USPS, they've never stopped. They're never going to.
Plus, those are 3 of the biggest companies in the world, and if they did stop, once again, least of your problems.
Correct. Like, if they stop, they have put out a bunch of stuff. I've read a bunch of stuff about how even with Amazon and with those delivery companies, what they're doing is they're introducing like no contact delivery. Even people like Postmates
I had this at Postmates the other day. The guy comes and he just drops it at my door. He doesn't actually,
and walks away.
or anything. Yeah.
They're starting to make it where you don't have to sign for packages, so you don't have to have interaction. They're not going to do that, right? And here's the last one. Customers, right? Number 6.
This is where, if you're still watching this, guys, I would have the biggest smile on my face, because if you look at your stock portfolio, maybe you do invest in stocks or you don't, it's tough right now. It's a tough market, but this is where it comes to be, you're like, this is a great opportunity.
Correct.
Holy crap, like, people are going to be at home.
Right.
They're literally mandated to work from home.
Correct.
What do people do when they're at home on their laptops?
They literally buy things.
They shop on Amazon. What do people do when they don't want to go to a mall to be in a crowded space? They shop on Amazon.
Correct. And you might be thinking, oh well, customers are only going up for like health related products, like
Not true.
hand sanitizer, all that kind of stuff. Okay, here's my question for you. Okay, a bunch of schools have been closed for a couple weeks, and guys, this is all to limit the spread, right? The way that health works, if you're still watching, I feel comfortable saying this, is viruses work in a bell curve, right? All they're trying to do is lower the bell curve. Okay, that's why people are staying at home. What are people gonna do at home? They're not just sitting there like holding their toilet paper, wearing a mask, spraying hand sanitizer
Some
everywhere.
people are.
Right, they are. Okay, some people are, right? But these people need to be entertained. They need things to do. They
Absolutely.
need, like, they're going to be
products.
doing things. Correct. And so you may think, oh, this is like a super weird time to introduce some like weird product that people use in their free time. What do you think people have right now?
Yeah.
A whole bunch of free time. And even if, worst case happens, you get diagnosed, you test positive for coronavirus, there's a 2-week quarantine. There's usually a 2-week recovery rate. Those people, they're in bed, whatever, but they need things to do.
Yep.
And that's why customers are going nowhere, especially when we know that it cannot be transmitted via package.
And you can always look at situations one of 2 ways, right?
Right.
You can look at everything from a fear perspective,
Fear.
right here, or you can look at everything from an opportunity perspective. Okay,
Opportunity.
I'm just gonna write op. Okay? Right now, if I was you watching this video, I would see the opportunity in this and not the fear in this, particularly when it comes to the Amazon FBA business model. We have done the research for you. We have the clients who are reporting back to us daily in order to give you this information, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. If it was me and my money, and I am putting my money where my mouth is, like the stock market is interesting. It's an interesting place to be right now, but this right here is something that is not going away as far as customers, Amazon, having a solid business, and just delivering a good product to a market that desperately needs it.
Correct. If you're still here, I'm also going to give you like a side tip. This is like 6A, okay? Or maybe 4A right here, okay?
6A.
Here's the deal. There are a lot of people in the world who are misinformed.
Yes.
They're following what's on Twitter, what's on Facebook. They're not doing the right things, right? We have people in our Facebook groups, not calling anybody out, but they're saying, oh, I'm going to put a hold on ordering samples or ordering inventory because I don't know if we should ship anything from China right now. That is misinformation. The virus cannot be transmitted via packages, okay? Here's the deal. If you view this as opportunity, not out of fear, right now is actually an amazing time because there are a whole bunch of people who are looking at selling on Amazon who aren't gonna do it because they're misinformed.
Isn't that so true? I didn't even think about that.
Right? If you stay informed, if you do what you need to do, if you stay smart, you look at real news, you look at real sources, you look at what's actually happening in the world. Right now, it's not just fear, opportunity, it's like opportunity plus, 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 plus. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Kayla and I are not using this to try to like benefit off a terrible thing, like a pandemic, right? That's not what we're doing. We're not saying, oh, buy our stuff because of a virus, right?
We're trying to give you the honest.
We're trying to inform you.
Because there's not a lot of informing going on. There's a lot of panicking going on.
Correct.
That is insane what you just said. It seems to me like the Warren Buffett quote, we should throw it up. Because it just summarizes everything. When everyone else is being fearful, you should be confident. When everyone else is being confident, you should be fearful. That's the summary of the quote, right? And this is true in every aspect of the word. Like, when everyone else is worried about Chinese suppliers shutting down, that means that there literally is more capacity for you to get in there and get your products made. When everyone else thinks that shipping from China has been interrupted, guess what? It's working, and your products will be here before your competition's. When everyone else thinks that Amazon is going to suffer, Amazon's still going to be kicking everyone's ass. When everyone thinks that delivery in the US might be interrupted, it's going to be 1-day delivery, 2-day delivery to people's doors because those companies are BA. Now, when everyone's worried about the customers, are people still going to shop online? Absolutely. It's actually going to accelerate that. And now, the last one that you said, you're worried about too many people wanting to sell on Amazon? Well, now everyone's just fearful.
Correct.
This is your chance.
Correct. There's so much opportunity, guys, here. We have a great friend who owns a freight forwarding company who actually opened up business in India and Mexico. Not because he's scared of this, but because this is presenting so much opportunity all over the world.
Yep.
Listen, we're not going to keep rambling on. We want to inform you. We want you to have the decisions, okay? So make sure you know all this. This is where it's at. High five, Kale. No, we can't.
No,
coronavirus.
We almost did it.
Don't touch your face.
That shows how much I know. I'm not thinking about it. That's amazing. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for watching this. Again, hey, leave us a comment if you like this. We'll just do whatever we can to provide you guys with the honest truth throughout the process.
Correct.
That's just what we want.
Yep. Great.
How do we end this?